Are we live?
Welcome, John.
I can hear you. Am I going to be able to see you guys or no?
Yeah, I'm going to pop up in a second. Hold on. So this is basically...
Oh, there you are.
Hi. Hi.
Hi. Is it just me and you?
Yeah, I sent it to Capace. I sent it to Jay. I don't know Jay's, what's Jay's email? I put JLB27, but it's probably not that, right?
Oh, I think it is. I think it's the only email he's ever had.
Okay. All right. Okay, we're going to start this puppy up. Hold on. Let me see. All right, so Capace.
I didn't see the music. This is bullshit.
Hold on, the music's going to start. We're not live yet. Oh, wait. We are live.
All right, good. It says live. It says live on the top of the screen, buddy.
Hold on 1 second.
Mixed martial assholes. MMA-HOLES, 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 MMA-HOLES. You like to be a mixed martial asshole. MMA-HOLES, 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 MMA-HOLES.
Welcome to the MMA-HOLES live broadcast. We talk MMA the fans' way. Here's your host, Chris.
Yes, we finally got it right. Here I am. We are the MMA-HOLES. We got Chris and John here. How's it going today?
How you doing? How you doing?
Just disregard the banter in the beginning between you and me.
I don't have a cool backdrop like you, so I'm not in.
Yeah, like this? Wait, check it out. It's this is high production right here. Oh, good. Yeah. So that's that. So we are the MMA-HOLES. We're here live, as you can tell, since our intro is so professional. And John, what do you think about my microphone? Check this out.
What the hell is that thing?
It
looks like a serial killer mask.
This is a it's like a terrorist. It's like a little terrorist.
Where's Jay? Is he missing again?
Oh, hold on. Let's see. Let me check where Jay is. Is Jay here? Is Jay here? All right. So we should have 2 more people joining us. Maybe Anthony. So we might have 3 more people joining us.
Capace is joining?
Yeah, he's gonna pop in. He popped in yesterday. He's gonna pop in again. I'm pretty sure. Okay, here's Jay. This is a text straight from Jay. I'm having trouble signing on. I don't have a Google account.
No, please stop it right there. You have to say it in his voice.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me try it again.
I actually downloaded it onto the iPad, so I wouldn't have to to their
Yeah, you know
phone
what's
or
funny?
anything.
This account that I made is through an AOL account. I have all my Gmail accounts and everything like that linked up to all different stuff. And I was like, I wanted a separate one. The only one I had available was AOL, and somehow it still worked. So I think he could even sign up. I don't, but who knows?
No, you can.
Go
You
ahead.
definitely can, because I just signed up in the iPad for Google Hangouts.
Yeah. So did you put a Gmail? It just popped in, whatever.
My Gmail address, but
Okay, so maybe
whatever
maybe
your
he
email
doesn't
is,
even
though, it doesn't matter. You could sign up.
Yeah,
bro.
that's what.
If you could download it onto the iPad, you could obviously have a Google account. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's weird. But hey, it's always an adventure with Jay. Maybe we could have him phone in. I could do that too. Have a phone a friend. Yeah. So okay, let's get this party started. John, you ready?
Yeah, I'm already watching this little throwback UFC Sonnen versus Silva 2.
Ooh, nice.
On Fox Sports 2.
Nice.
But how we feeling about this card tomorrow night?
Oh well, okay. I don't feel much at all. I know they're in Germany.
Really?
Actually, hold on.
I do like the Gustafsson fight because I like Gustafsson. Yeah. He's probably going to be the best fight on the card. The main event, I think, is
probably the most. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up right now. Let's pull it up so we could look at it. We could love it. So
yeah, I got it.
Okay, I pulled up Overeem. We don't need Overeem. It's a fight night. I'm gonna pull it up right on the screen right now. Hold on. Let's see, because I'm so freaking high tech. Get ready for this master technology. Oh, there it is. So this is
There we are.
looks like a UFC doc.
Yes. Yeah, like I said, to me the main event I guess we'll start with that.
Yeah, the main event. I mean, you got two guys. They're gonna throw at each other. They're gonna bang, but I really have zero interest. To be totally honest, I have zero.
No, yeah, it's a horrible main event.
You know what?
I don't know where they picked this main event. They should have went with Gustafsson.
Yeah, I mean, I would have rather seen that too. I mean, I guess you got two guys here that you got two decent names, but after their last showings, it's kind of like, who cares? Who cares? But
yeah, the problem is I feel like they're both 180 years old and nobody gives two shits.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, they are big boys and they can knock each other out. So there's always that there. But that's the only thing we got to rely on. I don't, like after this fight, whoever wins this fight, it's like, who cares?
Yeah. Well, that's the problem is if it goes 5 rounds, they might. Thank God it starts at 3:30, so nobody's staying up late to watch this.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. The reason why I'm leaving this on the screen is I'm just looking through it real quick, and
I thought you were naked.
I am. I'm topless. My nipples are out. They're hard as rocks, so everyone could enjoy that. But no, I'm looking at this, and yeah, the Gustafsson one's gonna be cool. It's very interesting after a year off. You think he's got something left in him? Do you think he's gonna be able to?
Well, you think Cormier beat the fight out of him?
I mean, that fight was a war.
Didn't he win his last fight though?
Gustafsson's last fight. That's a good fucking question. Hold on, let's find out. I
feel like he fought after that and won.
Yeah, I think he did.
Well, actually, maybe not because he lost to Cormier and Rumble beat him too.
Wait, yeah, that was a year. Yeah, that was a year off. So yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Cormier was his last one. If we're wrong, whoever's watching, the millions of people that are watching right now, just write in the comments and correct us, please. What about this Bader? Like Bader's fighting our boy. What's
he's on a winning streak.
Yeah, Bader. He was running his mouth after that fight. He wanted to fight for a belt, this and that. That's not going to happen. But if he wins this fight, what do you think?
Well, maybe you should tell him to stop being so boring, and people might actually want to watch him fight.
Yeah. I mean, well, he's looked pretty good the last couple of fights, and he's fighting the Hammer. Remember the Hammer?
Yes.
We saw him in Vegas. Was it not? He's not the Russian Hammer. That's my boy Artem. But he's something. The Sledgehammer. That's who he is, right? I think he's called.
I think it'll be a good fight. Latafi.
Yeah.
Who did he beat? Didn't he beat the guy who wanted to kick your ass?
Yes, he beat him in a very boring fight.
That was what, Vellante or what the hell his name was?
Yeah. Yep. Him versus Velarde. We were all booing him.
Yeah.
And then
John Weidman's camp, right?
Yes. Well, yeah, I think he's out of Long Island, so I'm assuming he is with CW. Me and him are in that relation. Actually, you got the autograph, so you could call him CW. So
CW, that's like Channel 11, right?
Yes. Yeah, John, tell him the story of how we didn't recognize him. And,
yeah, and then you wanted his autograph anyway. Actually, you might have been the only person in the entire club that actually recognized him.
Yeah, so
and then a friend of ours wanted to said you were gonna get your ass kicked when he came outside.
We were stumbling out. We couldn't even we were bad. We were in bad shape. That was after McGregor got choked out, which I was very upset about.
Yeah, so you were in awful shape.
I had to drink my sorrows. And we stumble out of the club and we run into I forgot his Velarde. And that's the funny part of it. I forgot the guy's name. Mm-hmm. So he was like, if you know my name, I'll give you a picture with us. So I had no idea. I was like, come on, man, just get in the picture. And rumor has it he wasn't happy. But I do have the picture.
The sad part, you remember the guy with one arm's name at the we went to the Prudential Center. But you remember the guy you saw fought that night?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Was it? Oh, I forgot his name now. Yeah, Nick Knoll. I think his name is Nick Knoll. Yeah, I don't even know if he fights anymore. But yeah, I was so starstruck. The one-armed wonder.
The one-armed him.
Jay's having trouble signing in. That's funny. So yeah, I almost got killed by a gigantic UFC fighter. But it's just another day in paradise.
So we were discussing a little earlier. What's up with CM Punk? Looks like he's talking crap today. He telling Mickey Gale he's making like triple the amount of money he is.
Did they have? I missed the conference call. Did they have that?
I heard they did, and I know he was talking a lot of hoo-ha on how much money he was making for the fight, kind of taunting the kid.
Yeah, I was listening to Matt Sarah and the Jim Norton show. Excuse me. And those guys are awesome, by the way. Another great podcast. I mean, not as good as ours, but it's okay.
That's a given.
Yeah. Well, we got a viewer over there. I'm assuming someone's watching us. Maybe it's Jay. Jay, if you're watching us, say hi.
Jay's not watching us. Jay's in traffic right now.
That's true. He's drooling on his tits. So that's what Jay's doing.
He's to fall asleep, so maybe he should be watching this.
Oh, you know what? We should text this to my brother. I'm sure he would watch this. He would love this. This great MMA talk. He's a big fan of MMA.
Yeah, I know. He's definitely going to listen to fall asleep. So maybe.
Sorry about that. I had the video in the background. What were you saying?
So I was saying CM Punk is a little fatty and he's not going to make the weight cut, it looks like.
Yeah, I feel with CM Punk, this is all calculated. I feel this whole thing, I don't think he's going to be fantastic, but I think CM Punk is putting it on, man. They have this whole state. Did you see that special that they're having? Or they had?
Yeah. My whole thing is this. Yeah, I'm sure he's going to be a lot better than people think. But why would they lie about his weight, though? They said that he's upward of like 220 pounds, and he's got to make 170 in 10 days.
Imagine if this guy misses weight. Could you imagine? This guy's already a joke right now. Could you imagine he missed weight? I like what Mickey Gall is saying. This guy is just like, I'm going to kill him. Every time I hear him interviewed, he's like, this guy's got no shot. I like that, man. This kid, he's not a UFC fighter. This guy had one fight in the UFC, and it was because of him calling out CM Punk. It's pretty funny that he's just be like, I'm going to run this dude over.
Well, even Overeem said it's a huge mistake for Punk. He's like, he should not be fighting in the UFC yet.
I can't see anyone outside of CM Punk's camp excited about him going in there. The guy is, I think, 36 and 37. And he's just starting his UFC career. What's going on, dude? I mean, listen, I'm going to turn 40 soon. I'm not jumping in.
It's got to be all about pay with money, because I'm sure the WWE was probably looking to cut ties with him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably like, oh, I can get a quick payday with the UFC.
Yeah, he's got something to prove, I guess. I don't know. But you know what? It was
with a needle.
It's just, what's that?
Brock Lesnar had something to prove with a needle.
Yeah,
wasn't that his whole pitch for the last 3 weeks before he fought Hunt? I have something to prove to myself. And yeah, he proved it. All right.
I'm just a jacked white boy. I'm just a jacked white boy.
Yeah.
That's my Brock Lesnar.
It was fantastic. I'm into it.
It's like he's here with us. I'm a jacked white boy. It's like, wow. You hear him? He's here.
I think he's behind you in the corner.
Yeah. I mean, could you believe I was able to put this thing up? I mean, look at this. Look at this. Ooh.
Did you knit that?
And I got my UFC Fight Club shirt on. I'm just all and my wrinkled background. You know what's good? I don't know if you watched. We did a stream yesterday, me and Mike, and it was just a cluster F. But we just did it behind closed doors to see if we get the audio right, and we couldn't even hear each other after the conversation. So I'm glad I hear you. It's nice. It's a nice feeling.
I'm hearing you fine. It's not even breaking up much. So we're almost,
okay. Good.
We're in good places now. We're starting to get up there.
We're in the zone. Okay, so I got a couple of things I'd like to talk about as well. Well, first off, let's finish that CM Punk thing. So do you think he has a shot?
Not at all. I think he's going to get lumped up in the first round, and it's going to be all no, and then they're just going to cut him loose. I think CM Punk is one fight now, in my opinion.
Yeah, you think so? So you think
here's my so it's like saying me or you go to the gym, we start working out for a year. Yeah, somebody teaches a little jiu-jitsu, a little this, a little that. And then we can go to the UFC and compete with a guy who's been doing it his whole life. No, it's not gonna happen.
It's almost,
I don't care how he could be a lot more muscular, but what does that mean?
You're right. It's like a slap in the face to these fighters, you know? It's like these guys train their whole life for something like that, and this guy comes in in his late 30s and is like, "Yeah, I got this."
Yeah. Well, UFC made the mistake. He should have been either on the undercard, the fight pass prelim. You don't put him on a main card. That to me, that's a slap in the face to the guys who are all actually working for this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The guy comes in because he's got a name from another thing. He's not. Listen, if he came from friggin' Bellator or another fighting thing, I say, all right, give him. You want to throw him on the main card? The guy's got experience, but because you're in the WWE doesn't exactly put you into the driver's seat in the UFC. 30 seconds, they look like fools.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. It's silly. I just hope it's quick and painless. I'll be watching. I'm sure a lot of other people will be watching. That's on the on the over.
That's the pay-per-view.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the over-ring card. He's like the third. He's like the third fight, and so he's not even like the first card, the first fight starting it, which is usually lame.
Makes the main card. It's ridiculous. So ridiculous. What do you think about that Overeem and Miocic fight? What do you think about that?
Overeem's looked fantastic lately.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Miocic. I think he's a guy who kind of made his way up there, knocked out Verdeem, and I kind of feel like he's going to be another champion, one and done. I think we're going to see Overeem with a belt. Just a more well-rounded fighter.
Yeah, I think Overeem's got a real damn good shot at this. I really do. The
last couple, if the same guy shows up that came into the last couple of fights, I can't see Miocic winning.
It's tough. I feel it's a real tough one to pick because Stipe is like, this guy's a stud, man. He kind of ran through everyone and made Verdum look stupid, And Verdum he's no slouch the way he came up. So
my whole thing with Verdum is this. I think he's actually a very good. He could be the top heavyweight. The only problem with him was I think he took the fight too lightly.
Yeah. He was, did that stupid smile on his way in.
He had the smile thing going. He's kind of like boasting about himself and I'm the man, and then one shot, he's out.
Mm-hmm.
One shot now. We could jump to the co-main quick because Verdeem's going to just destroy Travis Brown.
Yeah.
Somebody got to tell Ronda Rousey her boyfriend sucks.
I've had enough of Travis Brown. I just had enough of him. When he fought Overeem and did that, what was it, a kick to the face? I mean,
front kick.
That was awesome. And then after that, it was just like no one cares. He just been shit in the bed. Like, I don't know, man. He's been
literally getting mutilated every fight since. Like, when was the last time he won a fight? Like, every time you see him, he's getting his ass kicked.
I feel he always loses. Like, I feel every time he's in there, he's just losing. Like, it's so weird. But more importantly, check out CM Punk. Do you see this over here? He is I thought I was white. This guy's a white motherfucker. Look at this guy.
The picture of him is.
Holy shit.
He's definitely a little pasty in that picture.
What is he? What is he? Holy, what is he, a ghost? Look at this guy. Holy.
Yeah, where did you find that picture?
Maybe he's really scared. Like he's just like he's so nervous. He's just pale. He's like, oh shit. Look at him.
He's like, what have I gotten myself into?
Oh my god.
A guy trains for 2 years and no wonder why he's pale.
Look at me. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna get a tan. He probably should get a tan before he goes in, I would say. You would think before he took his picture, he would at least get some sort of tan or a spray tan or something, for God's sakes.
What, like Overeem?
Yeah. I want the Alistair Overeem, please. I'll take the Alistair Overeem. Yeah. I mean, we could go into this card in depth. This is the next weekend, right?
Next weekend, yes.
Yeah. So, you know what? Next week, we're going to do
a busy weekend for us. You know, we got opening weekend of football, a pay-per-view. I mean, that's a busy weekend.
Yeah. Like, what? Yeah. Next week's gonna be rough. But what I'm gonna try to do here is at least have one show a week, one live stream a week. Just discussing what's coming up that weekend or the latest news. You know, we get our boys together.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can maybe this week we can get some news on New York, since they keep saying they're gonna start releasing fights. But
yeah,
a secret at this point.
They're supposedly having a press conference. I don't know. I didn't do my homework on that, but I don't know when that's going to be. But man, I'm really freaking curious.
Last week, Dana White said that he was going to start announcing fights this week, which didn't happen because now we're at Friday and it's all over for the week. But you know, it's September 1st. They got to get a card together because promotion. You know, as far as the fighting themselves, but they got to start promoting this card. I'm wondering what they're doing.
Who you think is the guy or gal that they're like?
I'm thinking they're basing this whole thing on McGregor being healthy, because I mean, who else? I mean, everybody else is kind of. I mean, Woodley could fight, I guess.
Do you think they're still trying to get Ronda on with him?
No, I think the Ronda thing. What I was and listen, it's all what he said. She's nursed. She had a couple of like minor surgeries, or she would be fighting in this. But they say it's going to take a little longer. That's why apparently December 30th is a huge card for them, a huge fight in Vegas. I think she'll be headlining that one.
Yeah, she's big enough pull to have her own show, especially with this long break.
And yeah, her return, they're gonna freaking How about what maybe we'll see Mr. St-Pierre, since he's been kind of all over the place. He was just on UFC tonight, saying I'm definitely ready to fight. Maybe we'll see him.
George St-Pierre. This is what I think about this guy. George St-Pierre. I think the P stands for penis. That's what I'm thinking, because I had enough of him. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna pull up his stats. This fucking guy. I really had
this fight on the other night with Hendricks, and Hendricks gave him an ass whipping. I gotta tell you, I don't know if he deserved to win that fight.
You know, hold on. George Rush Pierre. George Rush. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on the screen real quick. Let's put this son of a bitch. So George St-Pierre. Now, this guy. Listen, he's a freaking legend for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it. The guy's a legend. Like if you look at his thing over here, I mean, he's just got greens all over the place. But I think the funny thing is, look at how many finishes the guy had. I mean, it's a decision party.
Oh yeah.
You know? It's a freaking decision party. Now, earlier on, he liked to top Korean artist people. That was a graffiti.
I mean, you gotta give him. Listen, I'll give him this. I mean, if you look at the names on those lists, he fought the guys. He fought all of them.
Yeah,
Sarah,
and he lost the match.
I mean,
never lost.
I'm saying, and then I think he beat him a little later, right?
Yeah, he gave him a rematch and he put him away. Where is it? Yeah, TKO. Knee to the body.
I'm just saying he fought the guys. So you got to give him the that part. He fought basically all the top boys.
How cool is this? I'm looking at this. What website is this? SureDog. This is a pretty dope ass website over here. Look at this. You could see even the refs on here. That's pretty freaking cool. You have you got everything. You got the whole. That's pretty cool. I never noticed that before. You see the refs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's just something
cool.
I like.
I don't know why I'm so
excited about. I'm so aroused by that. I don't know why. What the hell? All right, let me get off of that.
Yeah, so I think he's definitely. I wouldn't say they're gonna main event him, but he'll be on the big card, obviously.
I don't know. Why not throw him? Why not throw? Yeah, he's gonna be on a pay-per-view for sure. Yeah, maybe they. Yeah, can you like? All right, here's the thing. Who right now would you put against St-Pierre if he was coming back right now?
I can give you a right off the bat. As much as they want the other two guys, if Cerrone wants it, I think you give him Robbie Lawler.
Robbie Lawler, that would be great.
All right, let's be honest. If you're the UFC and GSP comes back, you want him in a title shot sooner rather than later. So you give him Lawler first. If he beats Lawler, he gets the winner of the Woodley Wonderboy fight. Plain and simple. That's how it's got to go.
Now, he when he left, he basically just gave up his belt and vanished and took off.
That's why I think they're going to make him win a fight first. I don't think they're going to give him a title shot right away.
Yeah, and it sounded like Dana White wasn't thrilled after that whole Johnny Hendricks thing. He definitely wasn't happy about that. How he just was like, I am done. This is my it's my St-Pierre. Hold on. While I'm going to do my St-Pierre voice, I'm going to have my championship belt in my hand. Hold on a second. Okay. Now here's my George St-Pierre. Ready? I am done with fighting. I am done with fighting. I had enough. Everybody's on steroids. And this is a terrible accent, but all right, that's enough of that.
I mean, he's got a point if you're thinking about it, because now I'm watching this Silva Sonnen too. Both of those guys got pinched for steroids.
Yeah,
I mean,
funny now.
Since the steroid testing came in, you're starting to feel it a little here.
Yeah. Everyone. What did he has? Everybody's on steroids.
I don't think Barrow's won a fight since the testing came in. That guy was unstoppable.
It's crazy. I think the one person that's really taken an effect from steroids is Johnny Hendricks. Big rig.
Absolutely. He looks like a totally different fighter.
He's still ripped, but this guy sucks now. Like this guy, he is no good. He is no good. No good.
I think, I mean, when he fought Wonderboy, it was embarrassing. Wonderboy just beat him to death. Yeah.
Wonderboy's getting the belt. Let's face it, Mike.
I like to say no. I'd like to say Wood, but you know what, Woodley. I didn't think Woodley would be Lawler.
You know what? And when you look back at how Woodley beat Condit, and he's beaten people, he's hurt people when he's won. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's gonna be a good fight because you got one guy that really throws and kicks hard, and then you got another guy that does Jedi flips and shit and looks like a ninja out there. So
I think he could use that whole that reach advantage with the legs. But yeah, I would definitely say St-Pierre's got to win a fight. I can't see them just throwing him in here, have a title shot. I don't see that.
Oh, there he is. James Hetfield has arrived. Tell Jay to get in here. What the hell's wrong with him?
Yeah.
We got one viewer. Viewer. Hello, viewer. That's definitely either Mike or Jay. That's Mike.
I think that might be my wife wanting me to come upstairs. But
tell her to come. Tell her to stay up. Uh-oh. I hear banging. Oh no. Oh man. Okay, let's move this along. So I got a question for you. Joe Silva, the matchmaker that's vanishing. What's that?
I heard he's leaving,
Yeah, so he's out. I think he's out by the end of the year. And I was doing a little reading today, and I saw that this guy, not only does he do the matches, but he fires the people and does a lot of stuff behind the scenes. So this guy is a big player with the UFC. Who I don't know who's going to be stepping in for him. Like, and whoever does step in for him, are they going to do the same job putting together? I mean, they've been on a good run, man. Besides 200, but what could you do about that?
Well, the question is, why is he? Another thing that bothers me: why is he leaving?
So what I read, I read today that he was. They said that he wanted to go because he's just burnt out. They gave him a boatload of money, and they wanted him to stay on. This is from what I said. This is what I heard from Ariel Hawani, who's a stud. What a schnoz. But yeah, he was saying how this guy just left on his own terms. You know, he was done. Apparently, he's been with the company since like almost day one.
Yeah, I was reading a little of the article, but the way the article kind of made it was that with new ownership, he decided to leave. So I'm like, I wonder if they had their own guy in mind and they kind of pushed him out. But if that's what they're reporting the other way around, I get it. But the way the article I read kind of made it look like new ownership was pushing him out.
It's very, very possible. You never know. You never know. But I'm thinking, hey, this guy got this party going real strong lately. I mean, granted, you got the Conor McGregors, you had the Ronda Rousey, you have all the circuses going on.
Yeah, but
John Jones.
I agree, but he's done a pretty damn good job with making the cards. There's nothing you can do if he can't get the cards to stay.
Yeah, no, this guy's been a stud. I maybe he is burnt out, maybe he's not. I don't know, but I feel the UFC's going to take, a little bit of a hit from this. I really.
Oh, absolutely. You got somebody in that position for so long. It's gonna be hard for somebody to come in and just take over the rings, so to speak. Yeah, I got it. No, I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
Not at all. So, okay, let's discuss. We didn't really discuss much of this Damian Maia dude. Okay, so what I've been hearing is that this guy has been pretty much talking a lot of smack, trying to get to that belt because of his age, which, I understand. He wants to talk his way into that. And, everyone's been saying, hey, he might be not be the most exciting fighter, but he puts everyone away and he takes very limited damage. They said something about the last 4 fights, he's taken like 14 significant strikes. So this guy's been on a little bit of a roll. Do you think that he could actually talk his way into a title shot, or do you think they're definitely giving it to Woodley and Wonderboy?
I think it's going to be Wonderboy because, as far as I read, now everything can change. We know that. It changes in a second. Even Dana White was saying that after Maia asked for the belt, for the title shot, he said there's a great possibility he will get the winner of the Woodley Wonderboy fight. So I'm assuming that fight is actually kind of just set in stone. They're probably just ironing out the contract details and all that. I think that fight's going to be popped up real soon, whether it's going to be on 200 or 206, 205 or 206. I have a feeling that fight's just about ready to get signed because he keeps saying, yeah, Maia will get the winner of that fight. So I'm assuming that fight's got to be going to be announced very soon.
So you think he's just going to chill out and just wait for the outcome of that and be like, let's go? If
I was him, I would, yeah, because you take on somebody and they beat you, suddenly people don't want you. You're not, maybe you're not ready for a title shot. If I was him, I would just, if they announce that Wonderboy and Woodley we're going to fight soon, I'd be like, and he gets the next shot, I'd hold off. What's it going to be? You're talking probably early next year sometime. It's not going to be that long a layover.
Yeah, this is true. This is very true. It's going to be interesting because, when you wait, you take those risks. People get hurt or another superstar just pops into the mix and everyone's like, wait, hold on. We want to see this guy fight. So he does take some risk by waiting and he's getting older. But, you
got to look at the bantamweight division for the perfect example. Guys like Dillashaw and Cody's just flying past all of them. He's just like all these guys that were like, oh, I'm going to get the next shot at Dominic. I'm going to get Dominic. But Cody's just kind of like, and he's deserved, for the most part. He's beaten everybody, knocked them out. But he's definitely jumping past a couple of guys who thought they were going to have their shot first.
Yeah. Yeah, Cody. Cody's vicious. He is vicious. All right. So hold on one second here. I want to see something here. Just checking my stream. I'm checking what's going on. We have 2 watchers. Hello, 2 watchers. How are you? John, say hello. We've been on for 42 minutes and we're
What's
talking
up?
strong. Talking strong. Got a question. Got a lot of questions for you, John. And there's 2 questions. We're going to start off with Carlos Condit. We're going to do a rapid fire. Do you think he should retire, or do you think he's prematurely like, oh man, I don't know what to do with myself?
I think he's whining, to be honest with you. I think he should just take a step back. You know, get back in there and fight somebody who isn't a grappler like that who's going to take you to the floor and beat you in 2 minutes. You know, somebody like a Lawler or just to bang up with somebody, knock him out, and get yourself back in the groove.
Yeah.
That's why if I was him, I would definitely try to find myself another fight and see where it goes from there. I think he's still too good after watching him fight Lawler in the beginning of the year to just, bow out.
Yeah, he's a beast. He's 32 years
But
old.
it does go back to the same. Actually, you know what? He should pitch to fight GSP. Yeah, you want to get in there, fight that guy. You beat him and you say, you know what? Maybe I'm just as good. If he beats you, maybe then you just say, all right, I'm going to retire.
Yeah, a rematch. I would sign up in 2 seconds. That was a great fight. The 2 of them. They had a good time beating each other up.
Yes, they do. They do play that a lot. That's one of their better fights they show.
I don't know if they would give him, just because Condit's been on that, a little bit of a nosedive. So I don't know if they would give it to him right away. But man, I would love to see that.
Well, here's the thing. Like I said, I think Lawler makes the most sense for GSP. Not to get off the conduit subject, but I think Lawler makes the most sense. He's coming off a title. He just lost the belt. They're not giving him an immediate rematch, which kind of messed up because the guy did defend his belt enough to maybe get a rematch. But anyway, in there with a GSP. Hey, you want to put him in there? Put him in with Condit. Let those 2 fight it out again. They're gonna Lawler's gonna have to win another fight to get another shot. Let all these kill each other.
Yeah, I would like to see St-Pierre come in and just catch a beating. I would love to see that.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind. I was never a big fan of the guy. If he fought somebody and took a nice 2-round ass kicking.
Yeah, I mean, the guy, he seems like a real nice dude and everything like that, but I don't know, man. Just the whole thing, the whole story, it's boring. It's his whole great fighter, but
well, I agree with you in one sense. I think the fact that he the Johnny Hendricks fight that he probably didn't win, and then he just kind of I'm leaving. I think it kind of knocks him down a little bit. So I think he's got to prove something before he gets anything major back, because to bow out after winning a fight that you probably lost, that's kind of a sucker move.
Yeah, he's a pussy. Don't hurt me though, please, you Canadian bastard, don't hurt me. So all right, let's move on. How about Anthony Pettis? What do you think? You think he's gonna go at 145? He's gonna stay over there, or he's like, I need food?
Oh, absolutely, he's staying. There's no doubt in my mind he's gonna stay there until he loses again. I think Pettis, for the most part, is done. I gotta be honest with you. I don't think you're gonna see him wear a belt in any weight class. But I think I could see him beating a couple of guys at the featherweight level, and then just losing to a guy like Edgar, or I don't think he'll ever get Aldo, or I see him lose to a guy like Edgar, and that'd be it for him. I think the UFC is almost at the point where they're done with him too.
Pettis, Edgar, I am 100% on board for that. I would love to see that. Absolutely love to see that, because it's almost kind of like a Conor Edgar fight. I'm down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down for that. I think that's the closest we're going to get to Conor Edgar, because we're never going to see that.
Yeah, I don't think we're lucky if we're going to see Conor at the featherweight at all again. No less against Edgar. It's going to be Aldo and Bush. That's it. Let's face it. If he fights at featherweight again, it's Aldo, and then he's out of that division.
Yeah, we will see. I'm curious. I wish he would defend that belt, but yeah, I think you're right. I don't think he's coming back to 45, but maybe.
I don't see it. I see the best chance you're going to see with his next fight will be Alvarez, which, spoiler alert, that's my pick for 2005 New York main event. McGregor Alvarez.
Alvarez headlines it. That would be a beautiful thing. It's funny, they show videos of him training now, and he's just limping around and still, just doing activities and all that stuff. And guy looks hurt. I don't know if he's putting it on for the camera, but his ankle looks effed up.
Everything medically, they keep saying that he's it's not a serious injury. It's just a pain thing. So that's why I don't see him. I can't see him not being in New York. I mean, if everything they're saying is true, and he's just basically it's just a pain injury where he's just got to heal. Once it's totally healed, he's going to go crazy training, and he'll be ready.
All right, let's move things over to Bellator. Okay, what do you think about this circus with Henderson and Pitbull? Like, did you see what happened with that fight?
I read it. I didn't watch the fight, but
yeah, you didn't miss anything.
I don't know. The thing that kills me about Bellator is they're grabbing these guys, and I thought Henderson was going to be there, and he lost his first fight. And then now they got McDonald, who I don't know. Where are they pushing him? I don't think they know what weight class they're putting him in. Like they're doing the right thing by bringing these guys in, but I don't know if they're marketing them right.
So I tell you what, man, I have a little bit of a different opinion on that. This guy, the Strikeforce owner, hello. Scott Coker, I think his name is. The Strikeforce. The guy that used to run Strikeforce. The Dana White of Strikeforce. They got over there Bellator. I think it's Scott. Let me see. I think it's Scott Coker. He looks like.
No, I seen a picture of the guy. I don't remember his exact name.
Looks like he's melting. Like he looks like he just does not look right. But I feel that he's doing the right thing for the company. I really do, because he's got these young kids that are just like hot stuff, man. They're just putting people away, and then you get these older guys like Rory McDonald. I know in the UFC he hasn't been looking fantastic, but I do feel that's because of his nose. I feel this guy does need that year off that he's taking.
Yeah, he took. I mean, the fights that he's been in are just wars. So I almost feel bad for the guy.
Yeah, he needs his break. I can't believe that he's actually taking a year off. Like that's insane. You got to wonder if do you think that's gonna slow him down, or is he gonna?
I think it will, but medically, I think he needs to. I think he just needs that break.
These little moves are what's getting me back into Bellator. The whole freaking Kimbo and Shamrock and all that stupid shit. And what's his name? What the hell's his name? Tito Ortiz. It's like,
that's what killed it for me. Like I could never get into Bellator. Chris, they would just, it was like watching an old WWF thing when WCW was around, and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna take all your old scraps and try to make something of it."
It's a freaking circus.
Yeah,
circus before. I think now
Chandler, trust me,
they're going in a good direction now. Chandler is a freaking. I think he's gonna kill Henderson. I really do. That guy, he just refound himself, and he's good.
Mm-hmm.
He belongs in the UFC. He totally. Wait, hold on. Wait, someone's chiming in real quick. Let me just check out what's going on here.
Oh, there he is. I found him.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Are you guys talking about UFC? There he is. Oh God, we should get him to phone in. That's what I'm gonna do. Since he can't get on this, what I'll do is we'll wrap it up with him. I just got a couple of things I want to talk about here. First of all, did you see what's it called? The Ultimate Fighter? Did you check that out yet?
No, I didn't. Can't watch flyweights anymore. They annoy me.
Dude, I'm telling you. Well, you're right in that aspect because apparently got like the worst ratings yet. But man, so they're all champions. So they wisely took a champ from all over the world, and everyone's got belts. And they're basically, dude, these guys are fucking studs. They are studs, man. They're all finishing each other. They're all like, they're nuts. You got to check this out. There's just one episode, 2 fights happened, and it just, man, they're good. It's definitely worth the watch. And I think the fact that the winner is going to fight Mighty Mouse is going to put a little bit of juice back into that freaking division. That's just a bleh.
Well, if this format works, they should start doing it for every weight class, because that would get, as the weight classes get a little heavier, you'll definitely grab more people into it.
Yeah, I think this weight class and heavyweight, I think those are the two weight classes that the lightest and the heaviest, I think they need a little more juice. They got some good fighters. Well, at least heavyweight's got a couple of good fighters, but I mean, Mighty Mouse is just killing everyone. They had to do something over there. They had to. But yeah, definitely watch it. It's dude, or just fast forward to the fights. Skip the politics, skip all that BS. These guys are good, man. They're really good. It's nice to
I'll
see.
definitely catch it just a little bit.
Yeah, but Mighty Mouse is not scared. He rolled out. He strolled out with his belt on his shoulder, like, yeah. Well, when are you guys gonna fight me after the show? Sounds like Spigs. No one knows who Spigs is.
Mighty Mouse and Spigs very similar.
That's our friend Spigs. So that's it. Hold on, we have an advertisement here. Hold on one second. Chris Marcioni Photography. If you need photography, and I'm sure you do, contact Chris Marcioni Photography. Chris Marcioni Photography. Photos by Chris NY on Facebook.com. Thank you. I'll leave it in the description. Thank you. Sorry, John. That was.
Well, we gotta have advertisements. What are you gonna do? Who pays the bill? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, this show. Wait, hold on one second. Wait. Duplex Entertainment. If you need a photo booth, if you need a DJ, or perhaps a photographer, but more importantly, if you need a photo booth, contact Duplex Entertainment. Duplex Entertainment on Facebook. Check us out. We have a website, we have a Facebook, and we have a beautiful photo booth. Have a nice day.
Wonderful. I like it. I go it.
You know how many jobs?
But I think on that note, I'm gonna start bowing out on this.
All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna try to get Jay on the horn now.
So we're gonna.
All right, Johnny. So we're gonna say I bid you farewell, and
I'll bid you farewell, and we'll try to get one during the week, and we'll go over this fight night, and then we'll preview our pay-per-view.
Sounds good, Johnny. Thanks for joining me.
Right.
And we'll
later, everybody.
That is Johnny Els. Johnny Els. He's falling apart. We're losing Johnny. All right, there he is. That was John. Thanks for joining us, John. Yeah, The Ultimate Fighter. I was reluctant to watch it, and when I put that puppy on, I was pleasantly surprised. I highly recommend it. Check it out. I mean, I'm not one for all that drama and stupid stuff in the house. We're in a house, but man, those fights, those guys are good, man. Those guys are really, really good. So I would check out The Ultimate Fighter. I think it's going to be a good show. I mean, Dana White's always like, this is the best show. This is the best season ever. Check it out. Blah, 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 blah. I'm Dana White. And yeah, that's my Dana White. Full of impressions today. So what I'm going to try to do as a last-ditch effort to get our friend Jay on the line, I'm going to try to get our friend Jay. You need to speak to Jay. You got to meet Jay. He's a good guy. So I'm going to play around over here. Oh, thank you. Thanks for joining me. We are live. We are the MMA-HOLES, and we are here for you. That's a kiss. That's an MMA-HOLE kiss. I just kissed you in your MMA-HOLE. From New York. Anyone from New York? That's where we're from. I don't know if you could tell from our accent. But yeah, we're from New York. New York MMA. We're going 56 minutes live on here. Look at that. A lot of MMA talk. We're big MMA fans. We just watch it all the time, and it's just fun, man. We're sports people. We love watching sports, but MMA, UFC, Bellator, all that fun stuff is just taking over. It's taking over our lives. Okay. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second. I'm going to give you a picture of the champ, and I'll be right back. That's me, the champ. I am back. What's up, guys? So I'm about to make a call right now. Let's check this out. Let's see if this works. We're testing it out live. We're doing it on the fly. Let's see what we got here. Trying to make a call. Oh, we got a call. Let's see how this works. Everyone say hello. If he answers.
Hello?
Hi, Jason. Is this Jason?
Yes.
You are live on the MMA-HOLES. How you doing today?
How do I couldn't get on Google the account.
The Google account?
When I hit the website, I went to Google account. I couldn't get on. I didn't have an account.
That's all right. You don't have to explain it now. I'll explain.
So wait, hold on. Am I on the radio? Am I live?
You're live. You're live. John.
All right, what's the topic? What's the topic?
So, I don't know. We have a
All right, hold on. Let me start it off.
Okay, go ahead.
First of all, CM Punk, right? Before I start bashing him, because I'm not a basher. But if the guy's going to lose 45 pounds in 10 days, it's impossible. So is he doing this because he's afraid? Or he's not setting real expectations? That's what I'm saying.
You know, it's funny. When I was talking to John before, I think this is all a setup, man. I don't think the guy's gonna be great, but I think he is just putting it on, man. I think this is all a show. I think he's on weight. I think he's gonna go out there and he's gonna be in fine shape. I really do. This is just drama, you know. That's what I feel, but I could be wrong. But that's what I think. The sparring stuff that they showed before, I mean, that was like last year. I thought that was recent. That was last year. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because then the whole thing's a hoax, because when he was sparring, it looks like he was sparring with 200-pound gloves and he was punching and talk.
Yeah. That's right. So what are you driving, or are you fighting aliens? What do you?
No. I just got home.
Oh, you got home. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. So yeah. So I figured this is we're winding up the show. So I figured I'd throw you on. John just left. I wanted to get you on, but John had to go, man. He stayed on way longer than expected. But I just want to give the people a taste of the Jason. So I'm going to give the last segment here. It's all you. It's all you. So whatever is on your mind, just speak your mind. It could be about this fight. It could be about a future fight, or it could be about sex.
Oh, sex. All right. No, but I am excited about Alistair Overeem. You know, I think he's on the right track. I think Alistair Overeem will be the next heavyweight champ. I do believe that.
Really? Okay. Yeah. You know what? I think you have a good shot at having that come true. I really do. He's on a run. He's on a mad run.
The guy was a Strikeforce champion.
Yes. Yes, he was.
And he did beat a Brock Lesnar. That was sick. And by the way, I think the whole UFC thing is crap, because I don't think the man is on steroids. I'm just saying, that's my opinion, right? I'm entitled to that.
So you think they're just making it up?
Nah, I think maybe he juiced a little bit prior, because, you know, you got to juice a little bit for the wrestling. And I think maybe there's a little something in the bloodstream. That's it. A little false positive test. That's what I'm saying.
So they're screwing over poor Brock. The poor guy, he's getting a bad rap. Is that what you're saying?
The only thing I'm saying is they were saying it's similar would happen. I guess he tested positive for the same thing that John Jones tested for.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, now John Jones is cleared to fight, but not Brock.
Not Brock. Yeah, you know what? I think you might be right. Now as you're speaking right now, someone just walked into my studio, and he might have something to say to you. So I'm going to put him on real quick. You have a second?
I'm on.
Okay. So let me explain how this works. This special guest is going to sit in my seat. He's going to put my headphones on. He's going to talk to the microphone and to the phone. In his headphones, he will be hearing our other special guest. Hold 1 second.
Hello.
Yo,
What's up?
what's going on?
Nothing. What do you think? Brock Lesnar's on steroids. He's a fucking cheat. Throw him out. Throw him with John Jones. That's it. He's done.
All right, first of all, wait. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion here. We are on MMA-HOLES, okay? So everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Okay. In my opinion is Rumble Johnson beats Cormier. Rumble Johnson fucks up John Jones. End the story.
Well, listen, Rumble Johnson, the man's the man. He's a man's man.
He is.
I like him.
He is.
Now, John Jones, he's a woman's man. Big puss face.
He is. He's a real piece of shit.
Can't beat Cormier for shit. That's why he keeps on ducking and dodging him.
Well, my opinion is if the right Teixeira, Mark Teixeira, would have fought Rumble Johnson, he would have fucking killed him. So what do you got? Give me your opinion. Talk to me.
Well, I'm still hold on, wait. But let's talk about this CM Punk guy. Besides his girls being hot, that's the only reason why I watched the stupid show.
Zero talent.
Yeah, like I told Chris before, the man, when he's throwing punches, it looks like he has 200-pound gloves on and he's punching in tall.
But he don't even have the size, Jay. You know what I'm saying? At least Brock Lesnar had the size and some skill set to do what he did. But
what is his fighting weight that he has to lose 45 pounds? I get what did he come in at 220?
No, less than that. Hold on, let me see.
I think he normally walks around about 220.
He looks a lot thinner than that, I'll tell you that. CM Punk.
Like, what's his walking around weight? Is he fighting at 170?
Let me see. Hold on. Oh, yeah. CM Punk weight. 218. You're right. Right there.
Yeah.
You don't look it, I'll tell you that.
So I guess 220 George is trying to fight at 170, 170. I guess 180.
That's a lot of weight to cut, though.
Yeah, not unless like Chris was saying, it's all just like a publicity stunt, and he's going to be ready to fight. He's probably going to beat this guy, this bum he's fighting, and then they're going to start. They're going to talk him up, and he fights somebody legit.
They have
him
at
go to sleep.
185, 6'2", 185. You know why? He probably can't handle the weight class over 2, so he's got to cut that much weight to even be relevant.
My God. Imagine if he fights at 200 pounds and he's fighting Rumble Johnson.
He'll get killed.
He'd put him to sleep, one punch. Forget it. Look what he did to Teixeira.
Yeah. I think he's
Instead of, it's like Teixeira. Forget it. Teixeira's a good fighter, and he went right to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, forget it. He'd kill him.
You know what, too? I don't even know how you approach trying to beat him. You can't go toe-to-toe with him, that's for sure.
Well, but look what Cormier did to him. He got Rumble Johnson rocked him. But once he got his composure back, he wrestled him right to the ground, and that's what Cormier does. You got to give the guy credit. Pound for pound, the guy's a good fighter.
And I think that'll be his last fight. I think he's going to age out.
Yeah, well, he's older now.
Right.
Was he 38?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Done. Let him stay in the broadcast booth. And let the crackhead drunk talk shit to him while he's trying to get back on the fighting scheme.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think he brings in too much money to get rid of him, but so all right, my brother. Hold on, I'm gonna pass the headphones back over.
Stand by.
Good stuff, Jay.
Jay, there?
Oh, it's always
Good
good stuff. It's good stuff.
All right.
Listen,
Yeah.
I love being on MMA-HOLES. It's the best.
I'm glad you were able to make it in before we wrapped it up. The next time we're gonna have a full hour of Jason.
Listen, Jason brings a lot to the table. The knowledge is there. I'm an all-around package.
While you're talking, I have your face on the screen. This way people feel like that you're here. So right now, you could talk now. The floor is yours. Oh, no, you're not gonna
Well, like I said, we'll wrap this segment up. We'll be live again tomorrow. We'll talk more topic. It is up and coming fighters. Fighters that should be gone.
That's right, Jay. Thank you for joining us. And we're going to be doing a weekly show on top of fights, and we'll have fun stuff. So we're going to do a lot of stuff. We're going to have you involved. We're going to have, hopefully Anthony's never going to come back because that was rough. but thanks for joining us.
You got it. Thank you. Have a good night.
All right, be good. That was Jason. On the horn speaking the MMA truth. We like to call him the MMA truth. That's what he is. So I hope you enjoyed the Jason. He is one of a kind. A one-of-a-kind human being. Apologize for the pops. That's my high production. Oops, there's my set. So that's that. So thank you for joining us. I want to thank everyone for joining us. Check out our channel. Subscribe to our channel. Basically, we're a bunch of goofballs. We like to talk MMA. We like to talk about anything really stupid. We usually drink. We're doing this sober this time. Next time, we'll probably be drunk. But we usually have a couple of cocktails while we do this. So that's pretty much how this works. And thumbs up. Comment, man. Comment. We want topics. We want you guys to get involved. We want a whole thing going on. So we want everyone to participate. Even if you have something bad to say, say it. Say we're goofy. You don't like the way this one looks. You don't like the way my white headphones are. You don't like the way my friend Anthony sits down and sweats in the seat. Anything you guys want. Goof. We're here to make fun of each other. We're here to have a little bit of fun. This is just the beginning. So I want to thank everyone for coming down. I want to thank everyone for joining us. And I want to thank the UFC and Bellator and all these leagues for putting on some crazy, crazy stuff. We like this stuff. We love this stuff. More blood, the better. So with that being said, we are the MMA-HOLES, the MMA-HOLES. Subscribe, like, and we will see you guys on the other side.
The MMA-HOLES live broadcast has just ended. Thanks for listening. Subscribe, and always remember, be an MMA-HOLE.